Hey, good morning, everybody. Going to go over our Forex trades for today, Tuesday, June 9th. We didn't have any trades yesterday or Sunday evening or yesterday morning. We did have a couple of trades last night, which we got out of overnight and also this morning. Both trades were in Australian dollar, Japanese yen. We finished down exactly 3.0 pips. We'll go over them in a second. Not much economic data to speak about this morning. Been really quiet out there. Yesterday's economic news really wasn't a whole lot either. Obama was making some speech at the G7 meeting. Didn't say a whole lot. There was a question and answering period, so we just stayed. We sat on our hands. Just stayed away from the market because you never know when it comes to Q&A. You never know when it comes to a speech, and then you never know when it comes to Q&A what's going to be asked, how he's going to answer, whatever. And they covered everything from, they were asking everything from the economy to, to his health care plan. The questions were everything. So we didn't want to take any stance on that. Also, if you're trading euro out there, you're going to have to be careful this week, as this is the second deadline for Greece expired last Friday. Now they've extended it to the end of June. Greece sent a proposal to the IMF this morning or last night. No answer yet. So we still don't know. If you're trading euro, you're going to have to be careful because you may get some violent moves from any news or even from a rumor that comes out. Who knows if the deadline will be extended past June? I wouldn't doubt it. But let's get to our trades. So we had two trades, both, as I said, both in Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Finished down 3 pips, adjusted for size, of course. Not the best. Obviously, you hate to lose money, but also not the worst. We were first long Australian dollar, Japanese yen. You basically had a wedge pattern being formed. We had a signal to go long. The algorithm was pointing along on the 1 hour. It's a scalp / swing type trade. You're not gonna buy it, as soon as you get the signal to go long if you're still underneath the top line, and you're not gonna buy it just as it breaks top line. You're gonna want to give it, 10, 15, 20 pips above. So we went long 96.045, complete false breakout. We were risking about 50, 60 pips. We ended up losing 53 pips, got out 95.515, losing 53, or adjusted for size 5.3. The algorithm, while we were in it, the algorithm actually flipped on us. I mean, that's the one thing when you're doing trading on a shorter time period, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour. The algorithm is going to make adjustments based on the current trading, also the past trading. But the current trading is getting a heavier weight than the past trading. So it did flip on us. So we had sell orders down lower on a break of the lower trend line and also below where we were going to our stop on the long. So we get stopped out on the long. We end up getting short 95.478 while we were not in front of the computers, while we were sleeping. It did come down all the way. It didn't come quite to the figure. We were looking to cover down near the figure. We come in this morning around 6:30 or so, quarter after 6 in the morning. We see it didn't come to the figure. It was trying to bounce, so we end up covering 95.250. It did trade as low as about 95.17, 95.15 area. We were looking to cover around 95.05. As you can see there, it never got there. So we took it off at 95.25, picking up 22.8 pips, or adjusted for size 2.3. Therefore, losing 3.0 pips. So no other trades were triggered. We still have our two correlation trades. So we'll see what happens with those. If any signals come out the rest of the day, they'll be coming your way. If you're still trading now, good luck. And assuming we get some action either later today or tomorrow, we'll do another video tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.